The box arrived, a monstrous thing that dwarfed even the biggest pizza delivery. Lily, her heart hammering with anticipation, carefully sliced through the tape. Inside, nestled in a bed of shredded paper, was the most extraordinary thing she'd ever seen, a handcrafted cat mask, carved from a single piece of polished obsidian. It was a creature of shadows and light, a perfect, miniature replica of her beloved black cat, Midnight. Every whisker, every curve of his fur, had been painstakingly captured in the obsidian's gleam. The price, $2,000, had been steep, but Lily had saved for months, convinced it would be a perfect way to celebrate Midnight's 10th birthday. She carefully donned the mask, the cool obsidian pressing against her skin. As she looked in the mirror, a shiver ran down her spine. The reflection was unnerving, an eerily lifelike copy of Midnight. The eyes, two small, pearlescent orbs, seemed to gleam with an unnatural intelligence. Lily walked cautiously to the living room, where Midnight usually sprawled, a black puddle of velvet on the couch. She called his name softly, the sound muffled by the mask, and watched with a mixture of excitement and apprehension as he lifted his head. The sight of her, masked and alien, froze him mid-yawn. His pupils dilated, his green eyes reflecting the unsettling glow of the obsidian. A low growl rumbled from his throat, a sound she had never heard before. Midnight, usually the epitome of feline grace and aloofness, was now a creature of fear, his every instinct screaming danger. She tried to soothe him, her voice thick with panic, but her words were swallowed by the mask's impenetrable surface. Midnight, his eyes wide with terror, bolted from the couch and scrambled under the furniture, his claws scraping against the floor in frantic retreat. For the next hour, she coaxed and called, but he remained hidden, his whimpers a constant reminder of her failure. Finally, exhausted and heart-sick, Lily removed the mask, the obsidian cold against her skin. As she tossed it back in the box, she swore she heard a faint, almost imperceptible sigh. She sat on the floor, the box beside her, and gently called out again. After what felt like an eternity, Midnight emerged from his hiding place, his tail tucked low, his fur bristling. He approached her slowly, sniffing the air, and then, with a small, tentative meow, he brushed his head against her hand. Lily held him close, tears streaming down her face. She had never seen him so afraid, so vulnerable. It was a lesson learned the hard way. Sometimes, the most beautiful things can be the most dangerous. She spent the next few weeks slowly coaxing Midnight back to his usual self. He still flinched when she moved suddenly, and the fear still flickered in his green eyes, but he was slowly coming out of his shell. With a sigh, she carried the mask to her room and placed it on a shelf, away from the light. She knew it would be a long time before she looked at it again.